Three reasons why I think that Man City would eventually topple Arsenal and still win the league this season. I think they've got the experience. You know, the manager has been there. He's won league titles everywhere he's gone to. And then they've got players who have also won the league with City who are still in the squad. You know, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, you know, a couple other players that are still there. These players know how to handle, you know, these pressure games. It's the tail end of the season where you go and play relegation threatening teams who are ready to throw in everything. You know, you need to be able to handle the pressure. And I think City have got those kind of players. Second reason, I think they've got, you know, better, you know, depth in squad. They've got players all across the pitch that they can rotate effectively and quality players at that as well. So I think, you know, depth in squad is something City can call on way over Arsenal. Third reason, I think City are more flexible. Arsenal right now, they've gone to a point where maybe oppositions have maybe found them out a bit. You know, they now understand how Arsenal play, so it's becoming more difficult for Arsenal to get goals. This is where I think City are more flexible. You know, Pep can tweak things around if he wants. He can play without a Haaland, without a out-and-out striker, and City are still going to be a formidable side. I don't think Arsenal can do the same. So yeah, these are the reasons why I think City, you know, surely will still win the league.
Well, yeah, three reasons I think Arsenal will still go ahead to win the Premier League title over Manchester City. Number one, I think that Gabriel Jesus coming back at this point in time gives them the reinforcement they need. I think they've gone through the most difficult patch, and Nketiah managed to step up and score some goals there. So in the next couple of weeks or 2 weeks thereabout, Gabriel Jesus comes back and they go back to basics, pretty much how they started the season. So what a time for a big player like that to come back into the team. Number two, I think that when you figure out, you know, what they've done in the January transfer window, I think they brought in some cover. I think that we're beginning to see players like Leandro Trossard start to play well. And I believe that getting Jorginho in was a good piece of business. He brings them European winning experience. He also brings them some sort of cover for Thomas Partey, especially now in the Europa League. And I think that, you know, those players just coming in, you know, they might not be the best players in the world, but they give them that excitement around the squad and the training that we've got reinforcement here, and the club is doing everything possible to make sure that we see this title across the line. Number three, and the final reason, is I think that Man City in the latter part of the season would be burdened with the weight of winning the Champions League, and ultimately they would have to re-strategize or maybe choose one of two. I don't think they've got the mental capacity to juggle both. There's a sense that it might be Pep Guardiola's final season with all the financial troubles and all the lawsuits hanging over their heads. So I think he might want to